Hello and welcome. I hope you're all well and sitting in your best comfy chair. Let me give you plenty of reasons to stay rooted to those chairs as I guide you through some of the great films and shows coming up on Talking Pictures TV soon. For all you red herring lovers, I'm happy to say we have a new series for you from the pen of Francis Durbridge. Gerald Harper is a detective trying to solve a very bizarre murder in A Man Called Harry Brent. The velvet-voiced Gerard is joined by Edward Brayshaw, Jennifer Daniel and Brian Wilde. As with all Durbridge series, you'll need to watch right until the end to find out exactly who did it.
We've talked to the people at the office. We've seen Mrs. Green, Tom Fielding's housekeeper. We've even contacted his club. Nobody's ever heard of the girl.
What about Miss Smith herself?
She refuses to talk, Eric. It's no use. We just can't get anything out of her.
Tucked away deep in the vault of the BBC is the full-length version of the Play of the Month, Robinson Crusoe, has been found. I couldn't be more excited to be finally able to show this classic from 1974 in the full version. Stanley Baker is magnificent as Crusoe, and I still say it's the best version of Daniel Defoe's classic novel. This full-length version has been unseen for years, so do get it in your calendar. It's unmissable.
This is the second time you have comforted me upon this spot. Well, Sarah, now we know where to stay here, and to do our best, and to wait upon God.
When you think of the greatest film stars of the 80s and 90s, the name of Mel Gibson must surely come to mind. But as our documentary Mad Mel and Mr. Gibson shows, his long career has been full of ups and downs. If we look at his whole career, from the highs of the Oscar-winning Braveheart to the lows of more recent years.
Of course it was too much. Yes, that was the whole point of it. It was the mystery of suffering. I mean, if it was easy, it isn't worth much.
There's a wonderful return too for our favourite scientist, Professor Bernard Quatermass. Quatermass 2 was made in 1957 and is a sequel at least as good as the original. This time the good prof is trying to get government support for his Mars colony project. They're not keen, so why are they building a copy of his colony at a secret location? Once again, Brian Dunleavy plays Quatermass with excellent support from Sid James and John Longdon.
Just how much do you know about a place called Winterden Flats? What's going on there? What's its purpose?
I thought better of you, spoiling a beautiful friendship.
What do you mean?
You must know as well as I do that Winterden Flats is top secret.
Secret?
The director of Quatermass 2, Val Guest, is also the man behind 1957's The Abominable Snowman and stars Peter Cushing and Forrest Tucker. A respected scientist joins a mission to find the Yeti. But does this supposed monster truly exist? The Abominable Snowman is a gripping fantasy adventure, and who doesn't love this time spent in the company of Mr. Cushing?
It's like the canine tooth of an ape, say a gorilla.
Yes, but it's about 3 times as big.
Let me see.
I've read your views, Doctor, on the possible size and bone structure of these creatures. That would fit, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
To a very rare series from the 1950s now, The Lawless Years. First shown in 1959, the series is based on the work of real-life detective Barney Rudetsky. During the 1920s, he waged a one-man war against the organized crime in New York. James Gregory is superb as Rudetsky, and in the 1920s details really evoke this period. The Lawless Years is something of a forgotten series, and I'm glad to be bringing it back to your TV screens.
I got a piece of news for you, Nick. The DA wants some more? Listen, you tell him I'm ready to go in that whole Lipke schmear.
No, the DA doesn't want any more.
What do you mean?
The DA decided he doesn't need your testimony.
Dick Turpin, hero or villain? As the country's most notorious highwayman, he was very much the villain. But our series starring Richard O'Sullivan portrays Dick as more of a Robin Hood figure, a rebel standing up against the dastardly Sir John Glutton. Richard O'Sullivan is perfect as the handsome anti-hero.
I shall wear them down like water dripping on a stone, and I'll make my own justice.
Then make some for Nick. For you and me. And what we once... You know, the past.
Do you have a favourite Western? Perhaps it's one of the films chosen by top film critics in discovering Westerns. Ian Nathan, Neil Norman and Stephen Armstrong discuss the best films in this highly popular genre.
Why, by God, girl, that's a Colt's Dragoon. You're no bigger than a corn nubbin. What are you doing with all this pistol?
Belonged to my father. He carried it bravely in the war, and I intend to kill Tom Cheney with it if the law fails to do so.
While I'm here, it's giveaway time now, and we've teamed up with a Great British Giveaway to give you the chance to win £76,543.21 in tax-free cash. It's an incredible prize that you could win in time for summer. Here's all the details you'll need for a chance to win.
Talking Pictures TV has teamed up with a Great British Giveaway, and you could win £76,543.21 in cash. Run! Don't walk. Enter now, as all of that totally tax-free cash could be yours. What would you do with £76,543.21? Summer 2026 could be the best year yet, with all of that cash in the bank. So make sure you don't miss out. For a chance to win, text ENTER to 63225. One entry costs £2.50 plus one standard network rate message. Or text EXTRA to 63225. 5 entries cost £5 plus one standard network rate message. Or post your name and number to GB21 PO Box 8690 Derby DE1 9TT. UK only. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close at 4 p.m. on the 26th of June. This is a network giveaway. Entries will be pulled. Please check the closing time if listening or watching on demand. Good luck.
I hope you enjoyed this selection of upcoming films and shows. It's never easy to choose as we broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. To see the full schedule, sign up to our free email newsletter, which lands in your inbox every Sunday. Do get in touch with me too. Email me at noel@talkingpicturestv.co.uk. A great selection, I'll trust you agree. Lots of docos, films and actors you haven't seen for a while. I hope you'll join me and enjoy them all.